another moment like this. You'll just have to learn from my mistakes. You don't know the half of it. I wish I could slow down these thoughts in my head. Have I been misread? Will the world pass by if I can't hold on? What should I do when I don't feel strong? I just wanna be here for now. What if I let go and just lose control? How do I find out what means the most? I just wanna be here for now. What do I do? How do I stay here? Gotta find you before it all disappears. What do I do? I'm feeling like a soul out of body, stuck on the outside looking in. When I slow down, I wonder if I'll be stumbling around waiting for the end. If our sky doesn't have a limit, then there won't need to be a finish. I wanna be in the life I'm living. Maybe I'm already winning. Will the world pass by if I can't hold on? What should I do when I don't feel strong? I just wanna be here for now. What if I let go and just lose control? How do I find out what means the most? I just wanna be here for now. What do I do?
Ninja or no? Okay, let me just.
Gotta find you before it all disappears. What do I do? How do I stay here? Gotta find you before it all disappears. What do I do? Gotta find you before it all disappears. sublime. Could feel it in the air. This is just a waste of time. No one really cares. But then you came across my mind, got me out of there. So I went down to the river and swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river, watched all the heavy rain. I watched all the heavy feeling all the noise in here. It's becoming an ache. Pull me into calm and deep and take me out to the waves. Cause I feel like a waste of space, breathing in the air. But you hold me like I might just break, like you want me there. So I went down to the river and swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river, watched all the heavy rain. I watched all the heavy
Lost inside my head, I long to feel again. Lost inside my head, I long to feel again.
And short break has been over and done. We're back for Platinum Scouting Grounds Day 2 here. And I know last time they did say that it was semifinals, but it's actually another set of best of ones. And for our first game here today, we have Team Dom on the blue side, and on the right side is Team Holy Carrot. I'm Isaac. Alongside me, once again, is actually not once again, he's back again, is the bully. And here we are. Band's already driven straight through. Zeri, Pike, Silas, Yumi, Aatrox, and Zaya are all going to be eliminated in the first round of bans.
Yeah, and obviously everyone hates that Resident Zeri players because the mobility of the kiting is just super OP. It, I think that champion just needs to be gutted, reworked, whatever. Just needs to be taken out of the game. That amount of kiting does not belong in League of Legends.
Ever increasing move speed is in fact a fun mechanic. But that aside, we won't be seeing it in this first game today. And I personally, and I think we're on the same page with this. Thank God we are, because Darius will be the choice of ADCs for Dom as a result. And I'm not too familiar with the current early season meta, if I'm being completely honest. But
I mean, Varus, I see that blind pick quite a bit. It's very safe, a lot of CC, does solid damage. But the thing on Team Holy Carrots, they decided to go with the Diana Yasuo combo.
Yeah, and if my research beforehand was correct, I believe Diana fairly common champion for not important, so there's comfort there. And and Diana Yasuo being one of the classic, or not necessarily classic, but recently popular mid jungle duos, and a strong one at that. But with Ryze getting locked in, item changes. We've got the lifeline passive back on Seraph's Embrace fully. It's hallelujah. Praise Rito.
Yeah, I mean,
despite
Rod of Ages got buffed. There's a lot of things that will bring back to the meta. Cassidon is just overwhelming by the item changes. Like, oh wow, this is all for me. Ryze, same thing. Cassiopeia, like it's just brings so many mages back into the meta. Now Seraph seems like, oh, this is a great item. There's a lot of items out there like that have lifeline passives, Morellos for example, but that's situational. Seraphs, you could do it on every champion. It's gonna be a core build on a lot of these champions.
Yeah, I just for me personally though, I was it like 2 years that Seraph's Embrace didn't have the shield on it, where it just felt so weird. It just, at least for me, and I was like, but now that it's back, it's like.
Did I say Morellos or did I say?
You did say Morellos.
Oh, well, I meant Hex Drinker. And to what's the finished item? I'm blanking.
Maw of Malmortius.
Maw, that's it. Yeah, that's a situational. Morello, actually, technically Morello is situational, but
yeah, it is
definitely not the same idea that I was going with.
I didn't correct you because I wasn't quite sure if it did or not. I was like, oh, really? But apparently.
But yeah. Maw has that lifeline, but obviously it's situational. Seraph's not.
But as the strategies progressed a little bit here now, Aphelios is going to be the choice of the side of Holy Carrot. That's going to go over to Husky Templar. And with this, Leona was actually, it's not quite locked in, but I'm assuming it's a fairly common response to the Nautilus support is going to be Leona for a Team Dom, and fairly basic. It allows her to base pretty much that extra bit of engage through the minions that Nautilus doesn't have. However, there is one interaction with Nautilus's hook on Leona's E on the Zenith Blade that can prevent Leona from going in. This is the one trick Leona mindset kicking in. This is gotta give this one to me already. But overall, generally Leona considered a strong counter pick to.
Oh, and that's a Renekton locked in right there.
Can't say I expected that. I didn't see Renekton picked all that much by D1 Rat.
What it is a very I guess top lane aggressive champion early on. It's a very first few levels.
What's the
can
odds
be
that you say
overwhelming.
Rise goes top into Nautilus, into Nasus?
Right? No, 0.
Okay.
Not a
Because you
chance.
know the melee matchup in the mid lane, perhaps the gears are turning up in the
Actually,
mid
you know
lane.
what? That might be it. Right? Renekton does do well in the Yasuo, but the problem is that you don't want this Nasus to free stack as well, and that's where Renekton will do better than the Rise. Rise obviously wants to, basically scale up as well. I think it's still gonna be the Rise in mid, Renekton top lane.
Likely. But I just want to throw that idea out there, so when it does happen, I can feel like a genius when when it does. So I can feel it. But yeah, more than likely, the convention is probably going to be the Rise mid, and with that underway, Team Holy Carrot, because of the extended duration of the gold scouting rounds, we weren't quite able to stream the first planned game for Plat's scouting grounds day 2 of group. I'm assuming it's a group stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a group stage. Okay. Where they did win against Team BOL and taking them to 3-1, and also getting that head-to-head result back level with them. So I believe, if I saw correctly, a win here should qualify them for the finals tomorrow. No, or
Yeah, I would assume so.
yeah,
It should. There's no way it doesn't.
So we have that to play for, and as these teams start, we have a bunch of requests for the client draft to get underway from the side of. Actually, no, they both put R. So why have they not? Sometimes it's a bit confusing what goes on in these clients drafts, but yeah, okay. So we will get the confirmation going through. But Bully, you've been obviously had the last series. We've got brain. Hold on. This is the questions that are my bad at. I'm not a very good interviewer. This is dear.
Yes. Whatever your answer is, yes. All right.
Yes. Cool.
But going into this game, the major thing I would look for is how these teams recuperate from their last game, right? Holy Carrot won their last game, while the side of Team Dom lost to Team Toxin.
Yeah, and so with Team Dom, that puts them on 1-3. If they want to have any sort of chance making it to the finals tomorrow, I believe they'll have to win their next 2, and then hope results go their way elsewhere. So playing for their Lee Sin. Wait.
Yeah, they picked Lee Sin.
They did. I'm dumb. Why?
You're on just a different level right now, aren't you?
I'm on a separate plane of existence. It's because it wasn't really mentioned in the draft, because those
They went pretty fast. I'll be honest.
It did go pretty fast, and my mind went right over it, and I just completely forgot that Lee Sin was locked in. But it was a very quick 1-2. I'm remembering it now, because the Rise, Seraph's Embrace. I know I've mentioned this before, but it still feels so good that it has a shield back. But other than that, sometimes I'll be completely honest. This is the first time I've casted again in quite a while, so I'm going to attribute it to rust, and game 2 will be better.
Solid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can take it to a break.
Yeah, I think it's about right at this present moment. Not really. I mean, I don't really believe there's much else to go over. So yeah, we will send it to a break. Producer Matthew, please, if you do not mind doing the honors, then we will be back for the game between Team Dom and Team Holy Carrot. That was.
say I am a monster, but I don't care if you speak ill of me. Thank you for speaking ill of me behind my back. I am only becoming stronger and stronger, like the firefly shines incomparably. I heard you all say I am a monster, but I don't care if you speak ill of me. Thank you for speaking ill of me behind my back. I am only becoming stronger and stronger, like the firefly shines incomparably.
And we have loaded onto the Rift for game, I guess, 5 of this group stage of the Platinum Scouting Grounds here on Blue Otter League. Just as a reminder, I'm Isaac, and we have a pause immediately, and alongside me is the bully, so, you know, starting off on a credible note here. Any-
Well,
Yeah, okay. I just went I was confused for a second there. Yeah, well, this is quite the tester for a first game for the Platinum Scouting Grounds. We have just as if you may be just tuning in, the situation here is on the red side we have Team Holy Carrot. A win for them would secure them for finals tomorrow. Meanwhile, Team Dom are in a must-win situation to have any sort of chance at qualifying. That's really all I have on my end, if I'm being completely honest. No, wait, no, we were talking about it. I did put the idea in out there that maybe it's Rise Top. No, it's not Rise, but if I'm looking at it correctly, I don't believe Ty Tom loaded in. Is what it's looking like.
is that what happened? Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen anything in the chat about it just yet, but considering that he's the only one still in base, I would have to say that's probably the
Hey, maybe
situation.
he went to go pee. I don't know.
You know, that's also a possibility. I won't deny that.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
you threw the possibility of Codus going top lane again. Actually, it would be more of the Renekton going against the Yasuo. That would.
that would be the
But
idea here.
they run into the issue of actually preventing K to basically stack.
Yeah, I mean, not. Why do I always? Why is my head calling Nasus Nautilus? I know we have a Nautilus in the game, but every single time. But yes, the Nasus, the I guess premier stacker, the just and you know.
When we ideally in this game, right? Zebra is going to be looking for these early games. Not important is obviously a heavy farmer because you know
Yeah.
Nana Yasuo combo is going to come up big. later in these team fights. If Diana's able to land a massive moonfall onto multiple members, that will allow the Yasuo to use the last breath on top of that, effectively giving a wombo combo. Not just that, it's gonna allow the Nasus to keep splitting. If their 4v4 on Team Holy Care side is better, then it might just be a whitewash at that point.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait until that level 6, that both level 6s come online to really see that incredible power spike that this duo has. But as we're still waiting, still no updates from either of these teams. According to Husky Templar, the ADC for the side of Team Holy Care, apparently Tom might be under the table right now, though I think that's probably just more of trying to fill the time, but it's fun to imagine. It's fun to imagine.
We'll throw it to a break. I don't know how long this pause is gonna be, so let's just do that, and we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Where did you get that gun? Thought I had her in a loose grip, so I take my time. Keeps calling and she just won't quit, and we all know why. Screws, try to lure me right into an affidavit. Remind me as I'm falling and I'm out of time. I'm caught up in your tongue all day. You claim that you love me, but it's just another day. I'm stuck inside your room all day. You say it's for my safety, but I'm just one of your prey. She's got a gun in a bag and she's waiting for you. She had some time to decide how she's gonna kill you. You can keep on and keep your eyes wide open, but you never see it coming. No use. She's got a gun in a bag and she's waiting for you. She's got a gun in a bag and she's waiting for you. Kisses always felt so sweet, but they left me blind. Making promises we just can't keep, and it felt so right. Screws, try to lure me right into an affidavit. Remind me as I'm falling and I'm out of time. I'm caught up in your tongue all day. You say it's for my safety, but I'm just one of your pride.
And bit of she's still not quite sure what that was, but we are back and Tom has returned, and oh wait, straight away we got a little bit of an invade there. Versia is going to have to flash over the wall, so just over a minute in, we already have summoner spells getting blown, and so Versia not going to be able, and on that Varus, without any sort of mobility, might be a bit difficult for him.
I mean, you gotta kind of expect that, right? It's a Nautilus.
Yeah.
But looks like Zebra's actually starting top side. So both junglers are starting at top side. So bot lane is going to be the priority in this early game. Not important. It's probably going to go full clear, but I heavily expect Lee Sin to possibly go for a play after taking the Gromp and going to red. Unless he wants a full clear as well, which is totally possible to just match the Diana.
Got another fight straight away here. Daisuke going to get selected by Tom as the option to go in onto. Level 1, Leona not exactly having much CC on her, and with that extra level 2, yeah, power spike, the snare's going to come through. going to get the heal out from Verja as well. So yet another Summer Spell going to be going to be burned by the enemy ADC. And without a health pod, it's looking very, very frisky down in the bottom lane. Once more, a bit more damage coming out from Husky Templar, trying to just get them a little bit lower here. And within a very close to, I would say, probably lethal range about now with those health bars. It's looking very strong for the side of Team Holy Carrot.
I mean, yeah, you got the flash out of Verja early, so they decided, "Ah, I'm just gonna flash on you once I get level 2.
Yeah, so massive advantage going over to the bottom lane of the Holy Carrot. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, what a great name, Team Holy Carrot.
Oh, Zebra's here just to make sure that Verja doesn't
Dive
go.
doesn't come through, yeah. And Virgil's going to have to back off all the way there, and with the wave crashing in as it is, that's going to be a massive loss. On today's
Wait a minute!
Well, yeah, wait. We'll try to come back on this, and with the gravitum coming through, we'll get the snare coming down. Husky Templar going to set that up for not important, getting the first blood for the side of Team Holy Carrot.
That probably was a mistake using the Zenith Blade, but I was like, ah, no, wait, I don't want to do that. Probably try to stun him, but didn't realize he would just get pulled all the way out there, and, not important. We'll get the...
Oh, Windwall? Just having a little bit of fun there in the mid lane. Not likely, I'd say. That being said, Zebra is here for the gank. Will land the Sonic Wave onto the minion, and that will be that. We there? Fully, or?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
But in top lane, it's kind of expected what's going on. D1 Rat's going to garner a small CS lead, especially because you're playing the Renekton against the Nasus. Nasus is going to get a little bit bullied. You just want to make sure that Nasus isn't able to stack freely.
Yeah, and well, PC Zebra now coming in for this gank, maybe trying to set something up here as the wave looking to crash towards the top side. Will land that! Okay, is it enough though? No, it won't be. That being said, Cadeloot is going to have to recall off that one for sure. And
he does not have flat or TP, so
he does not. No. Also, your microphone's gone really quiet again. Hold on. Caitlin's going to step back up to this one. D1 Rat now going to try to proxy this one off the tower, but this is a little bit of a difficult situation. That being said, will land. PC Zebra will get out with barely enough health, and so that'll be a kill onto the enemy top laner, and more time and experience lost on for Cadeloot. And so immediately the response towards the top side of the map really good from the side of Team Dom.
Yeah, smart by Zebra. The minute that flash was called, Nats is back under tower. It's an easy dive top. Nats is on TP. The flash is gone, and he was like 200 health. It was you need to abuse Nats early just so that he doesn't become a monster late game, which he will still come up. Okay.
But as we scroll back, view back over down to this bottom lane with that massive wave starting to build up here, and we know how much stronger the bot lane of Husky Templar and Tietom has been in this early portion of the game. So perhaps a little bit scary for the side of Team Dom, but they will have their jungler there inside. That being said, Epic Champion will...
From the early invade, that it wasn't actually invade, it was just the hook from Tietom that forced Verja to actually flash, and then the kind of domino effect that by using another hook on him, and then he was just so low that they couldn't keep up the CS XP levels, and eventually it was just a dead Deske Leona in the bot lane.
And all the while, we do have more early ganks potentially coming through. PC Zebra standing here. Epic Champion going to try to go in without knowing where the enemy jungler is. He's gone low, and now with 3 members in the mid lane here, the Zenith Blade won't quite land, but I'm just not quite sure there's anywhere for him to go, as PC Zebra will pick up the kill onto the enemy mid laner. And, very well played by the side of Team Dom.
All the kills are in the jungler's hands right now. 2 for Zebra, 1 for non-port. One big factor is...
Oh, that being said, Daisuke might be in a bit of an awkward situation here, and actually the damage going to be coming down on Verja. He'll used really early from the Varus.
Yeah, unfortunately, the go too aggressive on that. But now they will.
We want to look for a dive. TP coming in to try to defend this. That being said, Zenith Blade, Shield of Daybreak will come through. Taitab, will he have enough HP to stay alive? No, he won't. The Ignite will get the kill, and straight away, Verja, though, now, no heal after using that earlier. Will get the return kill, not important, getting very low. Auto attack, not enough to take him down from Cody's.
The minion auto.
I did not even see the minion auto coming through there.
And it actually takes him down, and that will give a kill over to Codis.
Yeah, so very fine margins there, but I mean, well, I guess close doesn't necessarily count because it wasn't close. It actually happened. So much for hand grenades and horseshoes. Yeah, we don't even get a break here as D1 Rat, now that a few items, or at least item components are starting to come through, starting to play a bit, or at least even more aggressively than it did before. We saw the amount of damage you put on to K-Lude there. Just then, that 30 CS lead feeling very strong 8.5 minutes in here.
Yeah, Nasus is currently at 111 stacks, so even though CS is there, K-Lude is actually still able to stack quite a bit. And that's what you're scared about.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that. Your microphone's kind of died again, fully.
Is it dying?
It is dying.
Well, I hope I die too.
Oh,
One day when I'm older.
But yeah.
You expect D1 Rat to have a very substantial lead in his top lane for early on. But later in the game, it does get very hard for D1 Rat because how hard Nasus skills. Man, I think I need to get a new headset.
Oh, there we are. Hey, he's back. Hey, he is alive.
It's doomed. It's doomed.
It really do be like that sometimes. And actually, hold on, we've got to gank towards the mid lane. Not important. Trying to find that Moonfall, which sets up the Yasuo now that they are post level 6. But very very good awareness from Cody's to just just calmly walk away from that. Sometimes that's just the best course of action. When they say we're ganking you, you say no, and legally they're not allowed to gank after that.
Yep, and I think a big thing to note. Zebra has been absolutely all over the map.
Oh yeah.
And so it's not important. I think both these junglers have been in the right places at the right time for the most part. And it's still going to keep... The one thing that worries me for the side of, the Lee Sin. The Lee Sin is going to get a little bit weaker. It's going to scale down while, the Diana is going to be very, very strong in the late game.
Yeah, especially alongside the Yasuo. Hold on. The ultimate's going to be coming through
and
on the top side of the map. And
is where it turns.
Yeah, the flash will come through. That being said, hold on. Daisuke might just be caught out here. Going to be knocked up by the depth charge. And there it is. Enough damage. There's no one really there to help him. So I have to feel surely there it is. Epic Champion going to pick up that kill there. That being said, we're probably going to get a quick view over to the top side, and real soon as K-Lude doesn't really have much else to go. May look for the execute here.
He's looking for the execute, and he's also pulling the minions as well. So he's trying to get his own minions to crash into the tower and kind of get like a reset. But
yeah,
it looks like some of the minions snuck through.
Yeah. Overall, right idea given the situation. Good awareness from the top laner of Holy Carrot, and not giving away any extra golds. Going to, it doesn't feel great that you have to take the death timer for it, but still better than giving a team that extra bit.
And it feels like the way this game is going, I feel like the Epic Champion and K-Lude are just going to become absolute monsters. On top of not important.
I'm also starting to get that feeling, especially with that last little skirmish between D1 Rat and K-Lude there in the top lane. It very rarely gets better for Renekton after you get moments like that. That being said, he does have the board completed, sitting on that full item, while K-Lude not so much in at least in terms of itemization. So there is any sort of opportunity to be had, well, there it is for you. Hold on,
Yeah,
wait straight
and
to the
look at
mid
mid lane
lane.
right here.
Not important.
There's
Doesn't know
a
where the
goon
whole enemy
squad
team
coming
is. Well,
in.
flashed away. And yeah, sometimes you go in without. And speaking of the port, there it is, Procton. So still doing quite a bit of damage. Just a demonstration of what was being mentioned earlier. And straight over to the top side of the map, we just might have a fire coming in. PC Zebra will see the flash wave from K-Lude. Won't quite land any of the abilities. Daisuke, the solar flare not going to stun either. So as K-Lude walks away with
Oh,
the slows
Zebra
coming
say,
down, it's
right here
not
he
enough.
does.
Shutdown going onto the Nasus, and it's a massive blunder from the side of Team Dom. Ooh, yikes. Yeah.
Yeah, Team Dom went a bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Zebra thought he would have a little bit more damage, but unfortunately, the Nasus does get the shutdown. He was behind in gold by quite a bit, but that kill definitely helps him. Oh, what a hook!
What? No way. Oh no, Verja. Is it enough
Verja's
damage?
dead.
No, it is not. It is enough damage, and with the ignite, Verja will be taken down under his own tower and Nautilus hitbox.
You
Let's
know
say
us.
that.
Oh,
That being said, Daisuke will land the Zenith Blade. That being said, will
what
it
a
be
hook!
enough damage? No, it's not. Titan's going to come through with
Oh,
this.
that's gonna be Desket. Oh wow!
Oh no.
And not just that, that's the tier
Oh
2 of the bot
no.
set going down. This gold lead went from
Oh my.
0 to almost 5k in about a minute. To
I
mid.
Yeah, probably closer to 2, but either way, this game has just blown wide open, and wow, that is
And
well,
this makes it extremely hard if you're the side of Team Dom. You have the Renekton, you have the Lee Sin, and now Kate is just BMing in the top lane because he knows that this game definitely is in the favor of Team Holy Carrot just because your bot lane is doing extremely well. Almost a 60 gold lead, or CS lead, sorry, in the ADC, and like it's all
oh,
set
that
from that
being
early
said,
mid.
coming up to the top side, Realm Warp coming through. Cody's going to lock up K-Lude. Not quite doing enough damage to really get much out of anything, and actually, as not important comes up, they might just look to turn this one. D1 Matt now going to drop his own ultimate, but will it be enough to keep
Sure
him
will.
alive? Will have enough lifesteal to keep him alive. That being said, coming up from the river is Ty Tom, and Cody's just has nowhere to go. Not important going to be picking up that kill, and perhaps Ty maybe a bit more will land the hook
Oh,
onto
Ty
the enemy
Tom
jungler,
is
and the layered damage, not quite enough just yet. Kicked away, and there's the teleport coming through into the top lane. Will try to cover off the jungler. Will likely see this fight coming through. That being said, 4 members in this top side of the map with the crashing wave. Yeah, you have Daisuke starting to come up here by Tutsuki Templar, but there's just not enough damage around to immediately concern them. But will finally
big
go down.
shutdown.
D1 Rat does pick up the kill onto the enemy ADC, and as well, it is a slight blunder from the side of Team Holy Carrot with all these shutdowns getting picked up by Team Fallen.
Yeah, in the meantime, it looks like the Epic Champion was pushing bot side. But yeah, that's a lot of shutdowns going to, unfortunately, not the right pieces. I think.
Oh, Epic Champion, maybe can find the kill onto PC Zebra. Will find that first kill there, but he's behind enemy lines. Might have trouble finding his
he's
way
looking
out.
for
Will
blood at this
land the
point.
second knockup though, but he just might be able to, if he can get this kill onto Daisuke, perhaps just turn this around. Will be
He
able
does
to
get
get
the
the
kill.
second kill. He does get the 2nd kill, so 2 for 1 after split pushing that far. Maybe not feeling so great in terms of handing over the. I'm assuming he probably had a shutdown on his head there, and but either way, still 2 for 1 in that sort of situation. Still really good overall for the mid laner of Team Holy Carrot.
Yeah, and a big thing here, we see in the itemization, Husky Templar able to get almost 2 items before Verjo is almost able to finish 1. And you don't like that. You don't like that at all.
No, and I do like the fact that he's starting to go into the collector as well, just for that extra kill pressure with how big of a lead they managed to garner for themselves. He's just going to hit just that much harder.
D1
it's not,
Rat with the Iron Spike and Blaze Rune King is able to do quite a bit of damage to Ice Kalude. Um, but then again, it's all gonna
That-
be up to the
yeah.
rest of the map to make the plays. Because these people, these top laners are just gonna keep trading blows. At this point, the Redacted has kill pressure, but has to be a blunder on Ice Kalu's part. And of course, with how many stacks on the Nasus, about 309, he will pack a punch.
Oh, that being said, Demon Rat couldn't come through. Tries to find the burst onto Not Important. Won't quite find it there early on. All these ultimates getting used, but not quite enough damage to find anyone. Moonfall, will it be enough? Not quite. Actually, no, it will, as the follow-up from Husky Templar does come
Oh,
through.
Code
The
is failed
flash, no! Triple kill for Ice Kalude.
Okay.
And, that,
Yep. That's a lot of gold. That's
that is a
triple
lot
kill.
of gold. With
And
Husky
now he's
Templar.
actually ahead. Even though he's down almost 40 CS, he's actually ahead in gold with that triple kill. And with that, the mid lane will be sieged. The tier 1 will be finally taken down by Team Holy Care, and they'll be looking for more.
Yeah, Herald being claimed immediately afterwards, they'll get at least this tier 2 turret. And maybe with the Epic Champion kind of around in the location, maybe might look for a not a third charge, a charge onto the tier 3 tower.
There's no point.
Not
The
quite.
reason why is because they're sitting on a lot of gold. You see almost, it's actually about 7,000 gold they're sitting on entirely. So,
Hold on, D1 Rat. Definitely still trying to contest here, so that, I mean, at this point, kind of has to, given the circumstances, but...
yeah, they're down to almost, they're down about 7.5k gold, and it's going to get more rough here on out, especially with the champions like Yasuo, the Philios, the Diana, the Nasus. The big thing about this game, Ty Tom has been hitting his hooks. We see him all over the map as well. He's able to basically start the fights, or at least to make sure his team doesn't die these fights, just because of his CC.
Yeah, a few of these fights have been turned around single-handedly just by him showing up in the right place at the right time. So, cannot be stated about how... Sorry, no, my brain... Your brain ever just focused on something completely unimportant, and my head saw that Aphelios Calibrum Q, like, by, like, past the red buff, and just kind of laughed at the...
Oh!
Either way, not important. That is, in fact, not important, and so is this. Trying to find a way in. There it is, flash hook from Tom. That being said, Chain of Corruption will land CC down, but it's just not enough.
Oh, the Epic Champion might be in some trouble.
Or
is he?
No, it's not quite. Not quite enough to take down PC Zebra. So kills traded across the map for these two teams. As we look at the goal difference. It's fairly simple. That being said, flashing, not important. Uses go away, and Titom finally misses a hook there. So no extra damage coming through. Red and white don't fight is the saying when you're playing into a
We have
Aphelios.
Zebra here. They might look for a re-engage right here. Oh, Titom wanted the re-engage, actually.
That is going a bit short. Will land the abilities onto Husky Templar, and that's enough damage to burst through any sort of help he might have received. And now without their abilities, you have to feel surely this is going to be the kills going over to the side of Team Dom. Titom just trying to get away. Will about a few of his hooks might be enough, but I mean, it's going to be a little bit tough for him to really get anything out of this.
Here comes Cade. But D1 Rat surely go down here.
After a year, there it is. Virgin and PC Zebra in a bit of a strange spot now as Epic Champion flashes in, gets the first kill onto the enemy ADC, and now with his Tornado getting a bit ready, maybe not quite. Oh, no. He was
unfortunately, the shutdown went to Leota on the Nasus.
Yeah.
But with how big that turned, they're just turning on this Baron. It's about almost 22 minutes in. They're going for it. But with that, Husky Templar actually sniffs this one out.
I mean, you kind of just have to at this point.
Yep.
I mean, he does have not only that controller, but he also has his little turret thingy to throw down there. And actually, if he managed to throw that in and target the Dace game, maybe even might have been able to pick up a kill there.
Yeah. The minute they were spotted out, they definitely could not go for that. They don't have enough tanks. Deathgate is just sitting on a locket, not a lot of health. and they did have the damage to do it. It's just they didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah, that being said, as we do get a mention earlier, the Archangel staff is completed by Cody, says.
Yep, and not just that. That is max stacks on Codis, so that's 15, level 15 for him. Actually puts him up on a 2-level lead against the Epic Champion.
Yeah, bit of a. I don't even want to say quiet, because sitting at 32 and 6, definitely been involved, but.
It's because Rod of Ages fully stacks give you a free level, right?
Oh,
So-
that's right. That's a thing now. You know, sometimes my brains like forgets the changes to these items. If we have a fight straight away, that's going to be the
D1 Rat's
crab
taking a lot.
going over to the side of
Uh-oh.
As well as a lot of damage going to D1 Rat and the ultimate burn. And actually, Daisuke, I'm not quite sure what that could be really done to help. That being said, the Southern Blade will catch out too. And just Temple getting the first kill onto D1 Rat. Kick going to knock up 3, but it's just not enough damage to find any follow-up.
This is just a whitewash. Everyone's going down.
For the side of Team Holy Carrot, as Not Important picks up another kill onto Cody's to make it a 4-for-0 to the side of the Holy Carrot.
Yeah, and that'll be a free Baron at this point.
Yeah.
There's no way that Zebra can contest this. He is 1 health. He needs to go back, and it looks like Team Holy Carrot is back in the driver's seat. They never actually left the driver's seat, but they were definitely looking at the window quite a bit.
Yeah, they had the window rolled down. Perhaps the door also unlocked a bit there too. But no, they reversed. They resisted the call of the abyss because like it's a button like in Latin like that. You ever like in a moving car and like kind of get that weird urge to just open up the door even though that's a stupid idea? Where am I going with this?
And you know, Ty Tom, he picks up the Oblivion Orb just for the Grievous Wounds. You don't see the Oblivion Orb taken by Nautilus or Bob.
Not very often, no. Daisuke trying to find Zenith Blade there. Don't know if that would be most advised, but
I will say it's a lot easier to apply your Grievous Wounds.
yeah. You can definitely pick and choose your target for it a bit more with the
Looks
Oblivion
like
Orb than you
Kaelud
would.
has almost 500. He's sitting at 498. I don't think he will see 1,000 this game, but who knows? Maybe we'll keep going.
Stacked up. That's with 2 C's, right? STACC. That's what we're getting to with Kaelud, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Because there is a difference between stack and stack.
You know those like Lay stacks? It's kind of like Pringles, but
Oh yeah, that's right. Those are. I forget those exist, and I'm pretty sure.
yeah, it's like ripped off Pringles, but those are good. And that's what Kaelud is doing right now. He's just stacking. But I expect this game to be over quite soon. It feels like Team Holy Carrot's team are just on the same page at every point in the game. Hextech Soul is coming up in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I don't think they need that, and they'll just be looking for a 1-3-1 push.
As you were saying, here's Kaelud just demolishing this bottom tower. That being said, he has taken quite a bit of damage early on there, but I don't believe it'll be enough to get the kill. So he'll just walk away with that with a decent amount of health and actually should start be able to passively healing back up too.
Codis actually went...
Gravitum Ultimate going to be able to freeze him in place, and nowhere for Codis to run as the
And Husky Temple actually gets that one.
Flash forward from Ty Tom going to get the response from D1 Rat. So a trade of flashes there going to be feeling much nicer for the side of Holy Carrot as they just feel so much better at this
Honestly
point.
feels like the ending push right here, especially with
It
the
really
Baron still
does.
up. There it is.
Four of them, not important. Finds 3, and surely that will be it. There's D1 Rat getting taken down.
That's a triple kill for Husky.
Yeah.
And that is, I feel like this game was a quadra kill.
There it is, quadra. Husky Temple. Just for good measure, 5 for 1. ace going over to Holy Carrot as
I
they
I feel
win
like
this
this game
game.
was almost over from the very beginning. It felt bot lane was doomed because of that early hook by Tom. Oh, they want more blood.
They're trying
Oh,
to
Husky
unofficial
is
fence. Living dangerously there, maybe trying to get the unofficial pin. So that being said, it is a very dominant victory from the side of Team Holy Carrot. And yeah, as you were saying, ever since that hook and that like light invade from Tom all the way back in like a minute. Definitely, maybe not the perfect game, but definitely controlled.
Yeah, and you can see by the straight damage. The funny thing is, we saw a little bit of Zappa Champion. Obviously not a lot. A lot of the action was done without him, but he was there. I think he held his own well when he was just continuing split pushing. But I will say that Tom, Husky, and um, not important were all over the map. They were making plays, they were creating pressure, and eventually it felt like that 1-3-1 was super easy to just execute. You had a strong Yasuo, you had a strong Nasus, and then you have three extremely strong members pushing down the mid lane.
Yeah, and so with that that officially completed, Team Holy Grail moved to 5-1 as they lock in a spot in tomorrow's final
Say 5-1.
best of 3.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no, 4-1. You know, they might be able to move to 5-1 in our next matchup between them and Team Toxin, which is what we will return for the draft of, which will also be our final match of the day here for Plat Scouting Grounds and the Blue Otter League. This is Cast Identification. I'm Isaac. Alongside me is the bully. I don't know. I'm all over the place. We're going to send it to a break and we'll see you then.
Moment, all it takes is a moment. Is it fate that you came this far unbroken? If it's destiny, you wrote it. Focused, but you gotta be focused. Make or break, it's the last goodbye they remember you for. They're calling your name, go and take what's yours. Here, now, it's everything you've been dreaming about. There's a reason why you were chosen. This is your moment.
That's all I got to say. Sick and tired of all the games that my head wants to play. Yeah, it hurts sometimes, waking up this way. My mind is slipping away, now looking for an escape. Yeah. But the way that you look at me, I'm so lost that it's all I see. And those eyes are my therapy, takes me right out of the rain. And when life wants to fuck with me, yeah, there's no place I'd rather be. Cause your face is my remedy, makes me forget all the pain. When I can't see straight, when I can't see straight, when I can't see straight. And I can't see straight. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I feel like I'm suffocating. I never know what to say. Yeah, the memories have gotta go. I'm not over it and get jealous. Like I'm about to break, yeah. Never know what to say, But the way that you look at me, I'm so lost that it's all I see. And those eyes are my therapy, takes me right out of the rain. Takes me right out of the rain. And when life wants to fuck with me, yeah, there's no place I'd rather be. Cause your face is my remedy, makes me forget all the pain. When I can't see straight, when I can't see straight, when I can't see straight. And I can't see straight. Ooh, I don't know, but it's something on the fire, giving me something that I like. Ooh, I don't know, but it's something on the fire, giving me something that I like. And I can't see straight. When I can't see straight.
Finding shapes in the absence of clouds, like shadow painting. I was wrong about all the things that they told me. Stay up late while we learn to be loud. Watch the colors fading. I was born to make change in places we can't see. I can't see your hand in her hand. finding shapes in the absence of clouds, like shadow painting. I was wrong about all the things that they told me. Stay up late while we learn to be loud. Watch the colors fading. I was born to make change in places we can't see. I can't see what hidden in her head. No, I can't believe I'm drowning on dry land. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I won't stop, won't stop. Can't hold me down. And I won't stop, won't stop. And I lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Lights out. come down from the sky to fix these broken wings and to show me how to fly. I burn the sky. I see the fire in your eyes. I come alive, and I feel like I could spread my wings and fly.
And after a bit of an extended break, we are back for the final game of the Platt Scouting Grounds group stage best of ones. I'm Isaac. Alongside me is the bully. And well, we've got Team Holy Carrot up against Team Toxin, who seem to have a slightly shaken up roster than their Garden 5.
Yeah, just a little bit. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes you can't control no shows or emergency situations, and it happens. But we're seeing Team Toxin, two bans towards ADC positions straight away, so showing a lot of respect towards Husky Templar early on.
And yeah, there's a interesting situation. All right, so let's see. So Team Fallen will move to 3-3 by the looks of it. Team Holy Carrot is 4-2. Team Toxin is 3-2 right now. So there's gonna be a possibility of a tie if Team Toxin ends up losing this game.
Oh, okay, that is okay. It is a first pick Zillion for Team Holy Carrot then. Alright. Bit unexpected, but there you have it.
Hey, you know what? Zillion's a great champions. You basically give your teammate another life.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it also ultimate was. It's just not exactly a champion I see first picked very often, and as with the ADC pool getting dwindled quite a bit, Team Toxin will decide to take Kaisa straight away, and a bit understandably so. I believe Shifty is a bit of a Kaisa fan.
Just a little bit, but I wonder what they try to pair with that. I'm gonna assume they might. I wonder if that's actually a Zillion mid, which I think it might be.
Could be.
Kaiser or Khan? I can dig it.
Yeah, or really any sort of champion that can easily proc Kaisa's passive. Definitely going to feel a bit better. That being said, Jarvan the
That's a
fourth.
quick Jin Jarvan being locked in. Looks like they just want to get rid of get end of draft. They're like, let's get through this.
True.
Let's just get to League of Legends.
That's draft. What's that? I only know blood, death, and violence, and that is the objectively correct way to play League of Legends. You can trust me. I'm Gold.
Yeah, so Hypnotic Scruff is gonna be playing top lane here. He loves that Gragas. He loves that Cho'Gath. He seems to play Cho'Gath. Or does he? Well, he does something. But I wouldn't be surprised if he does pick up a Gragas at some point in the last two picks. Diana getting picked up. So they are going for that almost wombo combo, but like a very high CC, high engage type build comp.
Yeah, and I also kind of like the Gragas pick here just for that little extra bit of flexibility going into this final round. Assuming it doesn't get banned away, which as Gangplank's being hovered currently, no, it's not. So it is still open.
So, in your expert opinion,
Yes, expert, yes.
oh, Irelia.
Oh,
Whew.
blind. Interesting. I guess
I
it's
think.
kind of.
I wonder if they're attempting to flex it. When's the last time I seen Scrub play Irelia? I think he does play it.
He does.
But I wonder if he's aiming to actually take that in top lane, or if they're trying to bait it for Corki. Corki picked. Corki Kha'Zix. Oh, whoa.
Whoa, wait.
Wait, is that a Jarvan top?
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
It is. I mean, surely it has to be, right?
Maybe. I would think so. So Jarvan top. Interesting pick.
Yeah, I mean, I guess as a response to what they're assuming might be Aurelia, because as far as I'm aware,
No, I don't think
it's not
that. I
as
think they
rough.
were aiming to play that Jarvan top this entire time. I don't think they were picking it to let's flex it. I think they were actually gunning for it.
Yeah, it's a definite possibility. Who knows? We've got a 0.
That's the Udyr. Oh,
It also kind of went on a while.
that mean that's an Udyr top? No, if it goes on a while, it does just lock in nothing.
It is Udyr. Okay, it is in fact.
No, he's question marking it to see if it is Udyr.
Oh, is it
And it is
Udyr?
Udyr.
Yes, it is. Okay.
So there's a couple
Well.
things this could be. This could be a Diana mid, like I really top Udyr jungle, but it could be I really mid Udyr jungle Diana mid Udyr top. But I think what it actually is gonna be is I think it is gonna be the Udyr top Diana jungle Irelia mid. Maybe not.
I
Nah.
would.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange situation, but that's also kind of what I was thinking as well.
I was just thinking, I was like, actually, Scrub doesn't play Udyr, right? So I think this might be an Irelia. Okay, so my final guess, all right, Diana mid, Udyr jungle, Irelia top. Lock it in.
It's actually going to be Kaiser jungle.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
I'd want to say it's probably Udyr top because Aurelia into Jarvan sounds painful.
Mhm.
It sounds like a very unfun time. And so wait, these teams set. Do we know what's going on with these two teams? Because we have the drafts complete. We have Ty Tom saying they're ready, and clearly we've gone through the draft, but still not quite getting into the client draft, so we can get some confirmation as to where these champions are going, especially when in regards to Udi and Diana and how
Looks like they both are. They're probably gonna
that
start.
will flip around. And there we go. Okay, we can finally get some confirmation because this is
Actually, no, they're just gonna wait and they're gonna trade. Watch, I just know it. They're gonna be those people.
Oh yeah, I mean that would pain, but I think that it'd be kind of hilarious.
You know,
Because it's actually Aurelia Udyr bot lane, and
imagine. Well, that would be really bad.
that would in fact that would be, and this is a technical term, not ideal.
It's but overall, I think it is really top. I just
Surely it has to be, right?
yeah, I think that Dynamid with your jungle, it just makes more sense of what I know Scruff plays. And if I'm wrong, which I very could be, because I haven't seen Scruff play in a while.
Quirky.
No, they're gonna trade. They're all trading.
Surely, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Surely.
Yeah.
Because picking Corki and Aurelia is like that's just trolling at that point.
Well, it'd be a quirky top, which would be interesting, to say at least. It's a longer lane.
Yeah.
See,
I mean,
they're
it's
picking the
been
Uni
done
Rid.
before.
They're doing exactly
Yeah.
what I thought they're gonna do. They're gonna both troll for a bit until last 20 seconds, then trade back.
Uh, it's always good to have a bit of fun in the drafts. Might as well make things interesting. That being said, it is when you're trying to figure it out mentally, but what can you do?
So what do you think?
I I think Holy Carrot's composition's a bit unconventional. I don't necessarily hate it too much immediately, though. That being said, I'm not the biggest fan of Zillion support. I think if it's just going on like familiarity alone, I'd say there is
Well,
a advantage to Team Toxin, but I don't necessarily hate these champions going into what Toxin has picked though, especially with like the Zillion 99% slow, the flag and drag from Jarvan can also be used somewhat defensively as well. So
I mean, what's as much damage as there is? Okay, they're gonna trade eventually.
surely.
Unless they lane swapped.
That also possible. Definite possibility. Because they're not trading just yeah. Okay. Well. You know what? Mad respect. I I have no idea what to say to
Let's see
this.
I want to know what sums they took. Right?
Yeah.
Unless this is interesting. But let's just take it to a short break because we're just gonna debate about this, see what's happening for the next whatever. So when we come back, we'll be in game and we'll see the final game of Plat and overall BOL today, and it should be a good one apparently.
And we have loaded in for the final time this Platt Scouting Grounds group stage for Blue Otter League. And just a quick look over to the mid lane of Team Holy Carrot. The Epic Champion, that is in fact Lethal Tempo on a Jarvan mid.
That is Udyr mid to go against it. So that is going to be an interesting one.
That is what you call incredible. You know what? Matter respect for
It's a
it,
dance
for
party mid.
mid-lane dance party. You know what? Let's go. Absolutely incredible. Things you love to see, and this.
I think
is
they
in
were
fact
scared.
it.
They were scared that something fishy was going to happen. So.
Yeah, cool. Oh, what
Man.
a
Well,
time.
I guess you could say it's a standard 5-point, but it's not.
This is in fact one of the moments of all time in Blue Water League's history. So
Where they, I kind of wish someone just like broke the truce and just started wailing on the other person.
what's even better when that happens is when the team that breaks the truce ends up losing the fight as well. That's
Pretty much.
That's the best moment. Those moments. But yeah, no, that is in fact Udyr mid into Jarvan the fourth and
Ooh,
short
looks
from
like
Peptic.
Peptic is taking a bit of a trade here.
Yeah, they're still going for it
Oh, the
though.
Ignite just
Even
gets
after
popped.
missing it through, and yeah, Peptic taking quite a bit of damage to turn coming through, and it seems to be
Oh!
fairly even. And on scroll, looking up to both sides of the map, Peptic getting very scarily low, not quite going down though. As Kaylood also using the ghost there, trying to find some early cheese onto the enemy Aurelia before she gets her abilities and starts to become the just look at you funny and you die sort of thing to range champions.
Pretty much, but looking at the bot side, well, we're not going to see bot side because Aubrey Shake and the Epic Champion are just trading blows, and looks like Aubrey Shake will get the better of that one. So off the trade on the bot side, looks like Husky and Tide Time do get the better of that. They still have a ton of pots left, while Shifty and Peptic had to blow through a couple. Husky did start the booth, so obviously can afford a little bit more pots, a little more healing, so they were fine with taking a trade like that.
Yeah, but one thing that also mentioned is that they did use pretty much all of their summoner spells in getting that better of that trade. And that being said, getting a push off
Ooh,
there
it
from
looks
Husky
like
Templar is going to be big, and there's the stun going to land, and
Flash
Water's here
gonna
to the top
be
lane.
dead.
Kaylood is
No
surely
reason
going
to even
down.
blow Flash
First
because you're
blood,
just dead.
going to Hypnotic Scruff. And
Oh,
straight up
Ignite
to the
comes
mid
out.
lane, we have the Ghost
The Epic
being
Champion is
popped.
taking
Ignite,
low. Ignites are just being traded on
not
that one.
quite enough on both of them. That being said, every single summoner spell, well, not every single summoner spell, all but the flash of the Epic Champion being used in that exchange in the mid lane. So straight away we have come for blood as the Knox down to Husky Templar gets that passive proc going
Oh, that
low,
is going to be a kill.
and will get the kill as Shifty flashes in. That being said, flash not important. We'll try to find the return kill. Does Peptic taken low, but bomb won't quite land, so not important. Just going to walk away from that one, and probably wisely so.
I mean, yeah, not important to actually gain so much gold from that, because not only did... Oh, Pete, they're
That
like...
being said, there's no support here. There is a support here. There's no help for Peptic in this bottom lane. That being said, these abilities all going wide. They will finally get the kill onto Peptic, but not important. Will go down as a trade.
You have to say worth, because the not important is running Treasure Hunter. So that's 2 kills, that 2 stacks that he's able to get. So about 170 more gold, I believe. Or 160?
60, but yeah.
160 is 70 at 90. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, very quick stuff, and Kaylead is going down once again. Hypnotic Scruff picking up his second kill there, and is, probably going to start to run away with this in the top lane. Aurelia into Corky, with 2 kills onto the Aurelia. Yeah. Not feeling too great.
Oh yeah, if you're Corky in this matchup, you are not gonna have a good time. There's a massive wave stacking up the bot side. Mid lane, we saw some blows traded, but actually Epic Champion is actually up in a lot of CS right now, about 9 CS. There is a big wave crashing into Aubrey Shake's tower, so they should be able to pick this up quite easily.
Yeah,
Or
and
not.
as
Or
Water's
they could fight.
coming through,
It's
trying
fine.
to find the gank with Peptic as well, the stun coming down, surely that is, and also the flash getting used by the F champion. So, didn't just accept his death there, so I guess on that, you could kind of respect it, but definitely ill-advised as the one kill finally goes over to the side of the Holy Carrot again. Or not the Holy Carrot, you know, they played on red side all times today, so that is my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, it was a good run by Peptic. Also, good follow up by Water to make sure that kill does stand. Titom and Husky, we saw them last game. They were doing extremely well. And, oh, well.
Oh, yep, doesn't even need to land the stun apparently. That's going to be the Ghost Burn by Caveloon, and still a fairly even trade.
Yeah, but look how close Scruff is to hitting level 6. He's about halfway, and you know when that happens, Scruff will just go all in.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. I think even if he wasn't dominating the lane like he is now, that's just the way the cookie crumbles with this match. With well, really any sort of Aurelian to range matchup.
Yep, and the dragon was also just taken by not important. Was able to get that with a lot of prio bot lane, prio mid lane, pretty easy. Was definitely not going to be contested, but I don't think Team Toxin actually care about that right now. They just want to get their laners ahead. They want to get a lot of gold into getting this. Wait, that didn't hit.
Hello?
Apparently that didn't hit, but
This is where we like to give you a friendly reminder that in this basically 2D game that we have elevation. I don't understand it either, but
this
anyway.
mid lane is so funny.
It's incredible. I was thinking surely not in the Champions Left that they were just
two junglers actually playing mid lane right now.
Yeah, but not only are they two junglers. Oh wait, hold on, not important. Going to be spotted out on that control ward in the bush, not knowing about it, hops away. Hypnotic Scruff not quite going to land the stun again, but is level
Water
6.
tried to actually flash forward to get that kill, but Water was not able to get it. Kha'Zix did not have flat. Actually, looks like Water pinged not important flash, acting like it's down, which is 100% false.
And there it is. As we were saying earlier, Caveloon, I mean, this is I almost feel bad. I feel bad for him. I don't always feel bad for him. Like that's just rough, man.
You're picking Corky Top. Come on.
You know what? True. You have a valid point with. You brought up that one. Never mind. No more bad feelings there. That being said, playing in Terraria, it's a weird one because playing in Terraria when she's doing stuff like that is also never fun. So swings and roundabouts, I guess. And oh my gosh, that damage from Aubrey Shake comes out through Water.
Water gets better of not important that one. Finally.
Yeah, we'll have the empowered auto attack there to finish off that kill, and I believe that was the difference there. If I ran the numbers in my head correctly, probably not, but yeah, definitely doing that extra little burst of damage on that empowered auto attack from the passive. That being said, straight away to the bottom lane, fights all over the map. Husky will be dropped by
Titom will be dropped on this one. They were able to just...
Yeah.
Oh!
Flash away, and the
last one
covering each other.
There it is!
He will go down. Husky Templar managing to turn that into a 1-for-1. So... a bit of a misplay from Shifty there on that flash, putting him straight into range of the Zillion
I think
bomb,
he
doing
wanted to
damage.
get avoid the W, the root, but that was a quick play. They unfortunately weren't able to kill Titom as fast as they wanted. Otherwise, that would have been a straight 2-for-0. Jin getting out with his life. Husky 1-1-1, while Shifty is 2-2-0.
And wait, hold on. Did they? And all the while that happened, actually, Water did take Rift Herald, and as this pushes in, they actually take first tower here.
No, Water took Rift Herald when
they did. Yeah,
they killed
yeah.
Kha'Zix.
Yeah, you know,
It's basically a leash.
sometimes. Yeah, true.
But look how much. This is gonna be a lot more gold. So let's see. As of right now, looks like Scruff is up 2.3k gold on top of Kalude.
Yeah.
That is absurd.
Yeah. I think we all saw it coming as soon as the first kill came through for the Aurelia, though, because it's kind of how
Oh, Tai
this
Tom
business
is.
goes down. Tai Tom does have his ultimate available again, though, after not using it too long. I'm actually a bit surprised by that, but you have to think surely he dies here, right? Shifty.
Nah, he's
Not
fine.
quite.
He's
Actually,
chilling.
He is chilling, actually. Never mind.
Right now, it's 11 minutes in the game, and it feels like Team Holy Care has lost complete control of their jungle.
Well, yeah, that's. I'd say that's an accurate assessment, not exception. Sometimes English is a little bit difficult. So once again, Abhishek's going to have his recall canceled, and a little bit of a dangerous range of health. That's not going to find that extra bit. And the double's going to come through, actually.
Whoa!
Yeah, whoa. Zillion being the playmaker there, not exactly something you expect to hear very
but
often.
look at this. Oh, Peptic almost has their ultimate,
Swiftness,
and they don't even do it.
there
Or
it
not,
is,
not
kill.
ultimate, but
And,
ignite.
hold on, I believe that might have even gone down as a solo kill in the record books for
Best for
Peptic.
wins. Oh,
And actually, Kalude package used. I didn't even hear that getting collected. We'll get the shutdown.
yeah,
onto
but
the
Scruff
enemy
is
jungler.
here
But
looking
yeah,
for
Scruff is
kills.
in fact here. That being said, will be.
Oh wait, is
spared
that gonna be
up.
shutdown?
And
Hold
it
up.
is curtain call used. Scruff getting low. Scruff getting out of range of the curtain call and starting to lifesteal back up, but now within range. Does he
that's
go
a
down?
lot of
Yeah,
gold.
shutdown going over to not important. So yeah, massive shutdown going on to Holy Carrot's jungler, and so even though they're still looking quite a good distance behind. Actually, here comes Aubrey Shake trying to find the fight here. Husky Templar getting taken low, and that's Peptic getting the kill as the killing spree on the Rakan. Shutdown getting picked up by not important again, though, onto the enemy support. That being said, at what cost will be ulted by his support, Zillion.
Good
Will it last
timing by
long enough?
Shifty.
No, it won't. Very good patience from Shifty and actually from the whole side of Team Toxin, but it takes them a little bit of a while now. Epic Champion here trying to find the final.
Water was like, wait a minute,
onto
I'll take this whatever real quick.
Yeah.
And Water will
And with the extra move speed from the Scuttle Crab, you have to feel certainly this is going over to, yes, it is. Hypnotic Scruff is going to pick up that kill, and as well as the Drake going to be collected after that on the backside.
That was a good play. They were able to get enough water. Basically, it was like, Shifty, you're gonna die, but don't worry, we'll avenge you. Right now, though, it looked like a decent play by Team Holy Carrot, starting off with a package. They were able to pick up a lot, but unfortunately, the skirmish at the end kind of spelled their fate. They used too much, and they weren't able to do enough damage
Husky
at the end.
Templar, I don't know if this is exactly a place you want to be, sir. I mean, you do have your Zillion Knight behind you, but his ultimate isn't back up. And
Scruff misses.
Going to miss on the CC target, but will it be enough? No, I mean, yes, it will.
So Tai Tom had his
yeah,
ult about 1 second too late.
Yeah, about. It was a bit of a questionable positioning from Husky Templar. Standing that aggressively with only a support nearby, and actually, yeah, Kalude.
Yeah, I think Kalude knew that they were just doomed at that point.
Yeah, I mean, he did, and the Zillion ult's going to come through. Epic Champion staying alive for a little bit longer, though won't be alive for much longer. To see Tai Tom probably in the same situation. They will get the return kill onto the Rakan, though, I guess at the very least.
Yeah, I mean...
But, still, it's not exactly a lot to getting from that fight.
We have not important actually looking on this. He's really strong.
He is really strong, but this also seems like a really bad idea.
Yes, because he just got caught up by the stun.
Yes, stun.
And so he's like, "Yep, I'm out of here."
Yeah. That being said, like sometimes you just get in that mindset of I kill, and you make really dumb decisions when you get in that mindset. And
I kill.
Yeah, I kill, and Yeah, I mean, surely you've accidentally gone into that mindset.
Water's
Right?
actually pretty low, and it's gonna get
And
caught
yeah,
up
it's
by a
correct
couple.
call. It's going to come through.
Oh,
The
Peptic
slow's going to
actually
land, and Peptic
body
saves his
blocked.
teammate and is
Yeah.
very well played by the
Uh-oh.
supporter there.
Bye-bye, K-Lud.
K-Lud,
You're looking at a Prowler's Claw, Udyr. Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna just pass away. That's unfortunate. But-
I mean, at this point, I mean, I guess it draws Udyr away from the rest of the team. It's not really much he can do at the present moment. I think said Swiftness into the knockup, and Husky Templar will be ulted by his support, so we'll be able to come back up real
Nah,
soon. The
but not for
knockup will
long.
land perfectly timed. Husky Templar getting taken down once more. And this game, well, for a second there, it looked like maybe Team Holy Carrot might have found a way, find a way back into this one, but quickly it's just turned around right back to where it has been for this whole match. That being said, Cataclysm coming through, Peptic getting killed. So very opportunistic play from
Water
the
again is
side.
like, Shifty, you're probably gonna die, but this time Shifty survived. But now
Yeah.
you have just Aubrey Shake pushing to the top side. This Prowler's Claw is almost up, and who is going to match them? Because if you're an ADC or you're a squishy target, you're just gonna get immediately jumped on.
Yeah, and with how short of a range, Wait, no, never mind. I'm seeing that backwards. You know, my brain is so fixated on Team Holy Carrot being on the red side that even when I actively forget I said anything, essentially.
Why was that directed cam just looking at Aubrey Shake just like dancing in next or dancing?
Because that is how you properly play peak League of Legends, sir.
Fantastic. Well, it looks like K-Lud is at. Nope, I spoke too soon.
No, and actually, well, Flash is traded, so I guess that's kind of what.
I mean, it's a flash of 8-1 I really first step flash from 6 Corky. So honestly, definitely worth.
No, definitely one of the rare dubs that Team Holy Carrot has had this game.
Yeah, I mean, AK Gold. I think Team Holy Carrot just didn't want to give anything up. They didn't want to be. I was like, maybe we just don't give up our picks. Therefore,
because they are already qualified for the
I
finals
so.
tomorrow, so they don't really have to worry about that. So I mean, I guess they can really just kind of do whatever. That being said, it looks like we got a little bit of a pincer coming through here into the bottom blue side jungle. Uppery Shake just kind of just lurking back there. Don't believe he's been spotted yet.
You know, let's see how much gold. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not important actually has about like 2k gold more than any of his members in his team.
I mean, probably. If I.
Oh,
yeah,
package is coming.
He does. Oh yeah, package is here.
Well, K-Lud is dead.
There it is. K-Lud not barely even. He does get to use it, but really doesn't do anything with it. That being said, Aubrey Shake going quite low will now not quite go down, but only before Water gets the kill there. Shutdown going on to not important, but this fight is all but done and dusted. Not important. The last one alive, but without much HP remaining.
Oh, is that game?
Exhaust.
Wait a minute. There's no way, right?
That might actually be game. Because that is an ace.
50. They still have Rift. They might be ready. Ice K-Lud is going to be up in about 2 seconds. They'll at least take one. They'll probably take two. Oh, Rift can't get the charge off.
Yeah.
Let's see if they try to end here.
Being said, K-Lud, I mean, he should pretty much gets blown up instantly. No, yeah, champion.
Oh no, they're gonna be able to end here.
Is it? No, they won't because they've now driven themselves too far away from the Nexus. And
holy moly!
Okay, hydration coming through. I mean, at the very least, we'll get that kill in return to Hypnotic Scruff. Getting that kill. That being said, now down at half health, will finally go down. Shutdown going on the F champion. And, I mean, still, open Nexus at, at 20 minutes, before 20 minutes. Yeah.
I imagine this game will end within the next few minutes. There's no way it doesn't.
Yeah, I would even like put my life savings on this game not getting that 30 minutes. Then I would
not important is banking and trying to get this dragon, but you know.
Yeah. They don't exactly have the fastest dragon take ever, and actually that was a cool.
I
and
mean,
they're-
the rest
cool
of the team
number.
isn't there, but look at the Nexus. Ty Tom's doing his best. Ty Tom's just trying to clear everything. But
Things you love. I'll take things you love to see. 500. That being said, we got movement towards the Baron, and I actually
it's
don't
pretty much
dislike
free.
this. Yeah, it is. It is pretty much free. You see everybody recalling.
They'll do
Baron.
so much. This Baron will
Yeah.
die within seconds.
Wow. Yeah, that's getting good. Yeah.
And that is just two manning a Baron as well.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it just hit 20 minutes, so that not exactly a very high level, I would imagine. Should also help, but yeah.
All right, I
two-man
kind of want
Baron.
to see an Udyr one shot
I
yet
want
again.
blood. I want blood, and yes,
I mean, this game has 48 total kills in about 21 minutes. So I don't know what else you want.
Really, I need more.
Oh,
I
there it
need
is.
more. But yeah, there it is. Flash in. Ty Tom getting low. Will be ulted in time, but I'm not sure it will matter too much. Water does finally go down, but at what cost? There goes the whole side of Holy Carrot. Ty Tom, the last one alive, as the teleport comes through from Hypnotic Scrub. He'll get
And
one
that's
more
the
back,
ace, you
but
know.
really, what does it matter? Yeah. I would have to figure that this is probably the end. I'm not sure if we can see all chat. We've got the Holy Carrot saying don't end and go Elder, which is hilarious. But it's not even Elder trade, so. You know what? I can respect having humor after a game like that. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, no. It's actually not in it? I mean, the auto's coming
Wait a
through. I
minute,
mean,
this is gonna
minions,
end, right?
No. I mean,
This has to
sure.
end.
Surely. Sure. Oh my gosh, K-Lead cleared it. No, don't tell me. Don't
Oh,
freak.
his Scruff ends it.
Thank God.
Made sure they don't scale. You know, Holy Carrier team had late game. We have late game, but
Guys,
that is completely not true.
Yeah, no.
But it was a entertaining one at that.
Yeah, it had its moments, but definitely a stomp going over to the side of Team Talks, and with that, I haven't quite looked at the record books yet, but I've assumed Team Toxin probably secures finals tomorrow, so we might see a.
Hold on. Let's see.
That's a.
Yeah, they do. They do.
secure. So.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a preview for what you can see tomorrow. Not quite. Hopefully same time. Hopefully an hour earlier though, as we had a little bit. IBS went a little bit longer, but we had got a little bit of a preview for Plat Scouting Grounds final, going to be a best of 3. I'll be casting that one too as well. That being said, we'll go for as a color caster coming in for that one. But I think on that note, unless Fully you have anything to say yourself.
Nah, I'm pretty much done. I'm tired. I
would
to
imagine
nap.
so. I mean, you've been on here since like what 3 Easternish? Yeah.
3.
So.
I've been online to deal with stuff for like the last 10 hours.
Yeah. So, I'll let you get to that. And on that note, I've been Isaac alongside me, Fully, Matthew, running the production there, and it was a fun day for the Plat Scouting Grounds. I do believe. Do we have one more set of games coming up? We do not. Never mind. We're good for the night. So yeah. Have a good night.
Fantastic.
hit you like jingle.
Warning. Please evacuate. This is not a drill. Warning. Please evacuate. This is not a drill. Warning. 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 Warning.
I may knock at your door before I hit you like jingle. Good morning, I woke up feeling bruised again. I can't